Hi, it's me, Zoya, again from the Zap Kids, and today I'm going to teach you how to make your very own playing cards. They can be the usual spades, diamonds, and hearts, or, like I did, you can make your own version. I did DuckTales cards. So, what you're going to need to do this is a pencil, a pair of scissors, some glue, crayons and/or colored pencils, and 13 pieces of paper. You can have scrap paper or blank paper. You can even have construction paper. But just remember that if you do construction paper, like yellow construction paper, your cards are going to come out with a yellow background. So I'm doing white recycled paper to save trees. And the first thing you're going to do is take one of your papers and you're going to fold it in half. And you're going to know it's exactly half when you make the two corners meet there at the edge. Then fold it and make sure you make a crease. Then you're going to take the paper and you're going to fold it in half again this way. Then again make the crease. Now when you open up the paper, you should have some crease lines throughout your paper and a giant plus sign. So you're going to take your scissors and you're going to cut along those lines and cut as straight as you can, because the straighter you cut, the neater your cards are going to look. Half down. And you're going to do the same thing with all your other papers. You can do it before or after this next step, which is you're going to take one of these papers. And if you're doing like scrap paper, the part where all the words and pictures on it that you don't want to be shown, you're going to fold it so that it's on the inside. Then the blank part is on the outside. Then again, you can make a crease line. This time when you unfold it, there should be a crease line in the middle. So you take your glue and you put it all along only half of the paper, and the crease line will help show you when half is. Put glue all over. Then you fold it in half and press. Then it will help if you put it underneath something heavy while you do the other cards. So, do that. Then you're going to do that with all your little slips of paper. I'll show you one more. Crease it. Fold it. So you're going to do that with all your 13 pieces of paper, and you should get 52 of these folded halves. So the next part, once you have all your ones like this, these are the few of the ones I've made, and now you're going to need to think. Are you making like regular playing cards with diamonds, hearts, spades, and clubs? Or are you making like some other type of cards, like the DuckTales card? And once you decide that, you need to decide a few more things. Like, first, for your 4 separate things, you need a separate color for each of them. I have pink for one of the characters, Webby. Then I have purple for another one, red for another one, and golden for another one. So then you're going to need to figure out what you're going to put on your kings, queens, and jacks. I just put the faces of my characters, but you could do like anything. Then you need to figure out what you're going to do for the number part. I did bows for Webby, scepters for Magica, because she's like a witch, and then rocket ships for Della, because she got blasted off to the moon, and Scrooge has a lot of money, and he's rich, so I did gold coins. And then you're going to need to figure out what picture you're going to show for the 8th of each of them. Like, this one, another one, and this one. So then, once you've figured all this out, the last thing you're going to need to figure out is the back side. I did brown and yellow, and I wrote DuckTales because that is what I think. That's like what it shows in the intro. Be like this. And then you're ready to start decorating your cards. So first I'm going to show you by making a normal spade. I'm going to do 5. So you're going to take your pencil. You're going to first trace everything out. 5, 5, 5. And write like lightly so that it doesn't show at anything. And then you need to draw. Doing clubs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then I'm going to use crayons to outline the front side, but you can also use color pencils. So spades are black, so I could also just trace it over really hard with my pencil, like that. And then you are going to go to the next card, where I think this time I'll show you a ace for if you're doing like Harry Potter. I'm going to make an ace of Gryffindor. So the animal is a lion, so I'm going to do my best to draw a lion's head. Hey. You don't have to do this, but I think it's better if like I write ace as well as putting the A's. Like here, like here and here I put A's, but I also wrote ace here. You don't have to do it, just wanted to. And then just draw. Not that good, but like this is my lion's face, and then you just color it in. And then once you do that for all your cards, like I'm going to show you one more. I think this time I'll do like this one. So I'm going to draw another one of this. So for the kings and queens, I did the faces, right? So I'm going to take pencil, Q, 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 Q. And again, you don't have to do this, but I'm going to write queen. And then I'm going to try actually drawing her face. And it's not really proportionate, but tried my best. I'm gonna draw like her eyes. And then her bill. This. And then I'm gonna use crayons, but you can also use color pencils and purple. So I'm going to outline it with purple. And then it'll look like it was done the first time around in purple. See? Like this. And then you could color it in and do whatever you wanted. Now that we've got the first side of the cards covered, I'm going to show you the back sides. When I did the DuckTales ones, I explained how this is what it showed in the intro, so I did this. Maybe I'll show you. We can do anything. I'm just going to make like a portrait kind of thing, maybe like this. Swirls. Then I'm going to choose a random letter F. Maybe like some show. Started with an F. Like this. Oh, see it? Okay, here. Then you can use crayons or color pencils. On these cards, I did crayons on the front and color pencils on the back. So I think that's what I'm going to do again. And take some color pencils, random color, blue, then color, like this. So I made some example cards, and like maybe you wanted to do colored in the S, or maybe you just wanted a completely blank, one solid color background. Or for the Harry Potter one, the rough one like this, maybe a Hogwarts crest. Or maybe you really like the ocean and mermaids, and you made a background like that, like an ocean background. So there are lots of ideas and different types of backgrounds to make. So just some examples, and then once you make all 52, they'll look something like this. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe and click the like button, and have fun playing with your cards. Bye!